Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for joining me. So, I just want to jump right into the show because I was thinking about this. I was thinking about the concept, the idea, the reality, if you will, of having a manifesting mindset in a limited world, having an unlimited, how to be unlimited in a limited world. So it's a little bit of a kind of a trick phrase because one, I don't believe that the world is limited. I believe that we're unlimited and we live in an unlimited world. But when I bring up the topic like this, I'm bringing up the idea of how do you keep yourself grounded? How do you keep yourself focused? How do you keep your desires front and center when it seems like everything around you is limited, telling you no, giving you challenges, just all around you, you feel as if you can't win, but you want to win and you want to change your mindset and you want to change your life. You want to create your reality, but it seems like your reality is limited. Okay. So I have 4 things. I just added one. It was going to be 3 things, but now it's 4. But I have 4 things that I want to suggest to you if you're feeling this way, how to be unlimited in a limited world. So the first thing is this world is not limited. This world and how people react to you and things that happen to you are a reflection of how you see it. So if you see the world as limited, then it will be limited. If you see that there are no opportunities, there will be no opportunities. If you see that everyone is out to get you, yes, then everyone will be out to get you. Do you see where I'm going with this? Whatever you think it is, that's what it will be. And the self-fulfilling prophecy, if you will, but on a grand scale, yes. If you believe that, if you go into a certain type of store or if you interact with certain people that you're always going to get this result, hey, guess what? You always are. Now, there might be outliers just like anything else, but for the most part, you're going to get exactly what you think you're going to get. So the first suggestion is you are not limited by anything. You will, once you change this mindset, once you change this idea, this perception that the world is limited, doors will start opening, opportunities will start coming into your reality. Things will change, but it takes a while, and you have to tell yourself over and over and over, my world is not limited. The world is not limited. I attract opportunities. Every situation is for my benefit. People accept me. People like me. People want to be around me. People want to hire me. People want to date me. That's how you start changing that limited thinking. And if there's outliers to that, then just chalk it up like, this is just a result of my past manifestations, my past thinking, my past mindset. So I'm just going to ignore the current reality, because I know my reality is what is real. So that's the first suggestion. Okay. The second suggestion is how to be unlimited in a limited world is you have to keep charge of what you are taking in. Okay. Particularly, I've brought this up before about the news and the types of movies you watch and the types of material you read on the internet or you might read in books. And really, if you are filling up your mind, that's what you're ruminating on is negativity, doubt, fear, all these things, that is going to be what surrounds your world. That is going to be what you encounter on a day-to-day basis. Now, it may not manifest directly like you watch a horror movie and, you're out running around from werewolves, vampires, and zombies. It's not like that. But no, you won't directly manifest a vampire, or werewolf, or a zombie, but you might manifest someone who has, vampiric, narcissistic tendencies in your life, someone who's a parasite, someone who's a leech, someone who, doesn't treat you very well, and it might be a horror to deal with them. So those are the ways those types of things manifest. I mean, it's not direct, but here's the thing, because I'm a person who likes horror movies. I like zombies. I like vampires. I like werewolves. I like all that stuff. I like anything that's science fiction, but I had to really start thinking about the images that I was taking in, like, post-apocalyptic, worlds where, people have died and people are living in, states that I wouldn't want to wish on anybody. And I'm thinking to myself, why exactly would I want to take any type of pleasure in that? Why would I want to watch that? See, you got to understand that your mind, your eye, feeds directly into your mind. I mean, you are basically visualizing as you're watching, and your mind can't discern between what you're taking in as real or make believe. There is your subconscious mind doesn't make that distinction for you. It doesn't say, oh, she's just watching a movie, and whatever feelings that you are generating by watching these movies, love, fear, doubt, all these things are actual true feelings which your subconscious mind responds to as your state. Either the state that you're in or the state that you want to be in. So you have to be careful with this. I mean, I'm a person of least resistance, freedom for all and everything. So I'm not going to sit here and say, stop watching your horror movies, but or stop watching the news or anything like that. But I very rarely watch the news. I watch it for informational purposes. When it starts getting into things like fear-based types of information, I shut it down because I don't want to fill my head with that. I watch enough to stay informed for my business purposes and, for talking to people and whatnot. But after that, I don't engage. I don't do deep dives into anything that's going to mess with my mindset. That's going to make me fearful about my reality. That's going to make my world limited. You see where I'm going with that? So that's the second suggestion. Guard your mind. Watch what you're taking in, you're reading, you're seeing, especially what you're seeing. We live in a visual world. You're creating those images in your head. And, what's one of the foundations of manifesting your reality? Visualization. So if you're visualizing all this negativity, I just saw 2 blue jays. They're out here playing in front of me. It's gorgeous. But if you're just visualizing negativity by what you're taking in, what do you think your world's going to be surrounded by? Okay. So that's number 2. Number 3 is focus. Okay. I talk about this all the time because it's one of the most important things for having a limitless life. It's your focus. What are you focused on? What are you going after? If you have to have the mindset that nothing is going to get in your way of you and your desire. Nothing is going to get in the way of the lifestyle that you want to create, the place that you want to live, the person that you want to be with. There's nothing that's going to get in that way. And you have to have a strong focus because it's your desire and it's worthy. All our desires are worthy. Now, focusing on it's that energy, it's that work. Your focus is going to determine your actions. It's going to determine how you're going to direct your attention and your time, right? So now, what do we say in manifesting our own realities and manifesting our desires? We live from the end. So that's where your focus should be. Your focus should be on your end goal, your end image, the end result of what you want. You're not going to worry about the middle because you're naturally going to be led to do the things that you need to do to get to that end. But you have to keep that focus. If you keep changing your focus, if you decide that one week you don't, maybe that's not for me. And then the next week you're just prolonging your desire coming to you. Okay. So focus is number 3. So let's rehash. First thing is, change your mind about how your world is. Your world is limitless. You are limitless. You can be, do, have, whatever you want. Number 2 is guard what's in your mind. Guard what comes into your mind. What you're reading, what you're seeing, what you're taking in, who you're talking to. I forgot to add that. Well, you can talk to some negative people and they can really, but what is it? Everyone is yourself pushed out. Those negative people are just reflecting back your fears and doubts, and they're just vocalizing it for you. So sometimes it can be interesting when you talk to somebody who has a negative perspective, because they're really just showing you the fears and doubts that you still need to work on. But that's number 2. And number 3 is focus and determination. You've got to keep that focus. Believe that you have it. Oh, that's kind of number 3, but living in the end, keep that focus of your end scene. Okay. And the final 4 is believe it. If you have to believe you are limitless, you have to believe that your world is limitless, that everything is coming to you, that you can have whatever you want. You have to believe it. Okay. If you do not believe, it really doesn't matter. You have to convince yourself. Mind you, you don't have to convince anybody else, okay? This is not about, expressing your belief. It's about really feeling it in your heart and your soul that what you want is yours, that you are limitless, that you can create anything, that you can attract anything, that you can have anything, and that you are everything, right? This is so important. Because belief runs everything. It is the underlying current of all religions and spiritual systems. Believing it real, whether you're believing in deities or beings or anything like that, or whether you're believing in yourself, right? Because that's what you really need to do if you want to move and grow and get to what you want. Get those desires. It's very similar to focus. Focus is keeping that end result at the end, but believing is knowing that it's already yours. You already have it. You're already living it. It just has not manifested in your 3D reality, but you have it. It's yours. Okay? You got this. It's right on the front of my website, livluvlux.com. Nice plug, right? So you got this, people. You got this. Okay? So that is how you can be limitless in a limited world. Those 4 things will take you to where you need to be, to how you need to think, to get what you want and to get what you desire. Hey, 30-minute free coaching sessions for new clients. Okay, 30 minutes free. livluvlux.com. There's a form. You fill it out. I'll contact you. We will talk it up. We'll get to know each other. And, it's on like Donkey Kong. So livluvlux.com. I am Nicole, your lovely coaching host. Thank you for joining me. Hey, be limitless. Be limitless. And guess what else? Welcome to your life. Thanks.